Chapter 22, Kaylee. I don't say anything to Drew about homecoming until lunch. That way I have all of lunch to find out what is going on instead of trying to squeeze everything in during passing periods. I think my overall plan is working since Lynn says hi or does that head nod jocks do when we pass her in the hallways. It definitely wasn't happening before this week. Not to mention the few times she's walked him to class. Whataburger, then, to Carter's for video games, I ask as we head to the parking lot. Whataburger is Carter and Drew's favorite fast food place. I figure buttering them up will be the best way for this conversation to go the way I want. Okay. Drew sounds suspicious, but isn't going to pass up the opportunity to go. We talk about classes and band until we get to Carter's apartment. As soon as we set our food on the table, Carter speaks. So, what is going on with homecoming? He looks at me. It's not a big deal. I'm going to help Lynn appease her mother, Drew says, and Carter spins around to face him. Wait, what? I was asking about Kaylee going with Oliver. You're going with Lynn? Not with Lynn. With Lynn. I'm going with her and her friends as a group of friends. Her brothers will even be there. Definitely not a date. Drew frowns. What do you mean Kaylee is going with Oliver? They both turn to look at me. I'm not going with Oliver. I do need a date, though, I say, looking at Carter. Carter shakes his head. No. You know I don't like you that way, and there's no way I'm going to the homecoming dance as your date. But I already told Lynn I had a date. That's a you problem. I can't go as Drew's friend, I protest. Lynn might think I'm into him, and that's counterproductive to getting the two of them together. I already said I was going, and Drew could use the moral support if he's going to spend the night with popular jocks. It wouldn't be a real date. I don't like you that way either. You're like an annoying brother. Carter snorts, because calling me annoying is going to get you your way. Please, I bat my eyelashes at Carter simply because I know it annoys him. Fine, but you have to tell me what's going on with Oliver. Nothing is going on with Oliver. I've been talking to him a little bit, but that's for Drew. Then why did he come talk to you about dinner before homecoming? Carter presses. Lynn could have asked Drew and had him ask you. I honestly don't know what that was about. It was definitely weird. If Lynn and her friends didn't have a reputation for being the nicest jocks at school, I'd be worried we're walking into a Carrie situation for a homecoming. Considering not even Lynn's exes have anything bad to say about her, I think we're safe. They're called the Knights for a reason, Drew adds. Knights are the good guys and protect other people. Do we even know why they're the Knights? Carter asks. I wave my hands in front of them. Do we need to go down this rabbit hole right now? Carter rolls his eyes as Drew says, I guess not. Maybe Oliver has a thing for you, Carter says. Oliver might find it suspicious that I'm your date when I obviously knew nothing about these plans when he came to talk to you earlier. Kaylee waves a hand dismissively. I highly doubt Oliver has a thing for me. I'm sure he'll forget about it by Saturday, even if he notices. Can we circle back to how you've been talking to Oliver for me? Drew asked. Sure, I figured you could use all the help you could get in wooing Lynn. I plan on slowly befriending Oliver to have a potential avenue to get information about Lynn and possibly have someone on the inside who could nudge her in your direction. I even thought we could have Carter do something similar since he's partnered with Xander for the AP English project. You seriously think you could become good enough friends with Oliver that he'd tell you secrets about his best friend? Someone he's been friends with since birth? Drew sounds incredulous. It's not like I want anything juicy or scandalous, I say. Just tips on how to win her over, what she looks for in a guy, if you're on her radar, that kind of stuff. He wouldn't be betraying Lynn by helping me. Besides, it helped Lynn. You're an entirely different class than her usual boo. Yes, I'm well aware. I'm not tall, athletic, or popular. I look like a nerd and I dress like one too. Hey, that wasn't a criticism. I meant that you're caring, smart, and thoughtful instead of a shallow, arrogant player. You're a way better person than anyone Lynn has ever dated. We need to get her to see that. I touch Drew's arm to reassure him. And if Lynn only cares about the surface level stuff, then I don't think she's the girl you've made her out to be in your head. In which case, she wouldn't be worth your time, Carter says. I guess, Drew says. Unless you're only wanting to check off having your first kiss. With as much experience as Lynn has, she has got to be a fantastic kisser. Plus, she's smoking hot, Carter adds. Drew's face flames. He tries to stutter out a reply, but can't get any real words to come out. I decide to save him with a topic change. Also, we're bringing Sarah with us. I don't want her stuck at home with Mary if we're gone all evening. Richard is 10 years Mary's senior. He left her for someone half her age, upgrading his trophy wife, so to speak. Their divorce has been nasty, and Mary has been all over Sarah and me about taking care of our skin to look young as long as possible and try to enjoy our youth. Sarah gets the worst of it because she has a fuller figure than me. My body shape is comparable to a stick, whereas Sarah actually has curves. Your mom might go out. It'll be a Saturday night, Drew points out. All the more reason for Sarah to be with us. She shouldn't be home alone, and I don't want her dealing with Mary if her night doesn't go as planned. Mary has been known to drink too much if her dates don't go well. She's an angry drunk. I try to shield Sarah from that as much as possible. A text pops up from Sarah. Hey, no date for the dance. I don't have anyone I want to go with. Kaylee. Okay, we're eating at Bellissimo Feudo beforehand. Sarah. Cool. Did you text the guys to cancel practice? Kaylee. No, I will now. Kaylee. Do you want to go dress shopping after school today? Sarah. Yes! I open the text thread for Outnumbered by Hysteria. Kaylee. Sarah and I won't be able to meet up for us to practice on Saturday. James. Why not? Sarah. We're going to the dance. Connor. Since when do you go to dances? Kaylee. Since now. Connor. Lame. We can practice Sunday afternoon then. Jane sends me an individual text. James, who are you going with? Kaylee, none of your business. James, tell me. Kaylee, no, if you want to know, then come to the dance. Why are you frowning at your phone? Drew asked. James is upset we aren't having practice on Saturday, and he's being annoying about the dance. I put my phone away. I thought you were done with James for good this time. Isn't that what you said last week? Drew asked. I did, and I am. Carter and Drew clearly don't believe me. Not that I blame them. I don't even know how many times I've said I'm done with James just to fall back into the cycle. But this time is different, and I really mean it. I'm done with letting him treat me like crap. Drew's phone goes off, and I'm safe from having this conversation again. Lynn wants to know if we want to go to lunch with her tomorrow so we can finalize homecoming plans. He looks up from his phone. Sure, where are we going, I ask. Drew types out a response on his phone. Her house. Her mom is making meatloaf. She said to bring Sarah too. Her house? Carter asked. Apparently her mom wants to meet us before the dance. Drew's still looking at his phone. What? I ask. Her mom seems to be quite hands-on. She's a great cook, though. The pot pie she made on Tuesday was the best meal I've ever had. He has a dopey smile on his face and is obviously head over heels for Lynn. I hope everything works out for the two of them. That's because your dad can barely cook a freezer meal. Come on, let's go kill zombies, I say before heading into the living room.